The starting lineups for today's game from Team Saskatchewan. Number 6, Hayden Cott. Number 5, J.L. Wells. Number 8, Ryan Butcher. Number 12, Nicola Mena. Number 17, Hayden Clyde. From Team Newfoundland and Labrador. Number 9, Gracie Dalton. Number 15, Carissa Tucker. Number 10, Diane Ryan. Number 7, Lauren Gillis. And number 11, Ian Harrison. The 2020 Australian Canada Games are committed to Austrian competitive game day environment that promotes inclusivity, creates quality,
Welcome back to our continuing coverage here from the Canada Summer Games in St. John's, Newfoundland. Basketball action heating up. Saskatchewan taking on the hometown crowd of Newfoundland and Labrador, and a big start for Saskatchewan. And it's Ryan Deutscher, a quick layup to go up 2 early on. Big crowd on hand here at the Fieldhouse. Memorial University, there's a chance down low for Carissa Tucker. Not able to make it go, but she'll go to the line here early on for this hometown favorite.
7 seconds in, Robbie. That's all it took. Saskatchewan, a long flight in. They're ready to go. Great fan bases here from both sides. Obviously a little bit more on the Newfoundland side. They're local. They're the hometown team. They got the province behind them. You can hear this roar. Pretty good turnout for a 10:45 jump ball.
Good turnout is right. Capacity crowd on hand cheering on the hometown team as they're looking to cheer on Carissa Tucker as she makes no mistake and ties it up here with a fast start between these two powerhouse teams. Heading down the left side now. Here's Hayden Cott. Back to the top for Meben. Back up top once again, trying to get set up is Clive. Clive hands it off for Cott. Cott sends it down low into the key for Clive. Great defensive play by Newfoundland and Labrador, but the rebound for Clive, not able to get it to go. And once again, it's Newfoundland and Labrador with possession. They try to make their way. Once again, a great defensive play out of nowhere by Allison O'Neill. And Saskatchewan with the stop. Hayden Cott with the big stop for Saskatchewan as play continues in the Saskatchewan end. Here comes Newfoundland and Labrador. Over for Clive once again, trying to get set up. Griffiths moving in down low. Is Newfoundland and Labrador as Nia Ryan trying to hold on to it. Couldn't keep her hands on it long enough. And back we go as it's Hayden Cott going to inbound for Saskatchewan.
And how about Hayden Cott making her presence felt right away? She's the flag bearer for Team Saskatchewan at the opening ceremonies. Dual sport athlete, beach volleyball, basketball. She brings that leadership. She showed it off early here in St. John's.
You can see the athleticism already on a lot of these athletes. Fast start and a big chance for 3. No mistake from the line is J.L. Wells. Puts a big one on the board. It's an early 7-2 lead for Saskatchewan as play continues down in the Newfoundland and Labrador on the aggressive, but a turnover. And here comes Saskatchewan back the other way. There's a layup chance. Looking for a foul. Won't get it. Was Hayden Cott. And back comes Newfoundland and Labrador down the left side. Here at the line, Nia Ryan sends it to the side for Gillis. Gillis moves it forward, top of the free throw line. That one won't fall once again. And Saskatchewan's Ryan Deutscher goes back the other way, handing it off. Getting set up is Saskatchewan. Down low, not able to stay on her feet. First foul called from Newfoundland and Labrador. 7-2, Saskatchewan out to a quick lead, Luke, and a fast start.
Absolutely, and they're pulling out the tricks already. Nicola Meben with the no-look pass down low for an open layup. Just couldn't get that one to fall, but early on, Saskatchewan, we mentioned it, tight-knit groups, practicing a lot. Newfoundland has practiced a lot as well, Robbie. They're ready to go. They practice in this building on this floor. They're ready to go. And I mean, hey, the hometown crowd is behind them early in this game. They're down right now, but we saw it last game, none of it making a late charge. So expect the same here from Newfoundland and Labrador.
I'd like to thank everyone for joining us here coast to coast, our continuing coverage of the Canada Summer Games, day 1 of competition. Basketball started earlier on this morning. We saw a great game between Nunavut and the Yukon. That one went in favor of Yukon, and this one certainly expects to be a great game just like the first we saw. A little bit more offense on the scoreboard thus far early on. We'll see if that continues. Two teams going toe-to-toe. You talked about it, Luke, the preparation that goes in for these athletes. But this is the moment. The time is here.
Absolutely, Robbie. There's no doubt about that. And Saskatchewan looking to work it around here in the offensive zone.
That one inbounded from the line. Big chance for J.L. Wells, making it go. And a huge start for Saskatchewan. Lots of confidence early on as play continues for Newfoundland and Labrador. Down the left side, looking to go left. Nowhere to go was O'Neill, so she goes right. Down the right side. Inbounds it down the line to Barrington. Barrington holding on to it. Nowhere to go. Can't get a shot off. That one back for Carissa Tucker. Tucker hands it off for Ryan. Breaking down. Beats the shot clock. Gets it to go.
It's a great basket, Robbie. Showing some counter punch kind of stuff here. Back and forth game early on. Newfoundland just missing a few too many shots compared to Saskatchewan, but the fight is there. I have no doubt in my mind that they're going to be a competitive team here in this tournament. And a tough challenge here, opening game against Team Saskatchewan, but a good start here and a chance to get some points back at the line.
Well, and there you go, finishing the play with confidence. Nia Ryan gets the free throw to go, and a big confidence booster for her as play continues. Now Saskatchewan looking to handle the ball around the key at the top. Handing it off is Clive. Clive sends it down low, looking to receive the pass, can't get it, can't get their hands on it. Play continues. At the top of the key, here's Deutscher. Deutscher sends it back from the line. Big shot for three, can't get it to go. That one heads up back the other way. Newfoundland and Labrador looking to get things going. Allison O'Neill. Great offense here. Great spark for this hometown team, and they put two more on the board. And now within three. Great speed from both teams thus far, Luke. You can tell they've been waiting for this moment, and they're making the most of it.
Oh, absolutely. And you got the crowd, too. Whenever, as an athlete, whenever you have a bigger crowd around you, it's almost like your ability rises up. You want to perform in these big moments.
And Ryan Deutscher for three once again. What a start it's been for her here in this one for Saskatchewan.
A really great start for Deutscher. The Saskatoon native, she's made her name known already, and we aren't even 4 minutes into this one.
And trying to replicate it was Newfoundland and Labrador's Nia Ryan. Won't get it to go, but ball still in position for Newfoundland and Labrador. Down low, Barrington tries to go off the backboard. Clive now recovers. Carissa Tucker tries to get it and will make no mistake. It's another two for Newfoundland and Labrador. And a great opportunity, tried to get her hands on it, was Allison O'Neill, won't be able to. Play is stopped, and a foul on the board.
And you mentioned, Robbie, Ryan Deutscher. Just a fantastic start for her here as we take another look. Throwing it up. Her mother is a former Canada Games athlete, and she's a former Canada Games medalist. A silver medal for her. And Ryan Deutscher looking to follow in her mother's footsteps and grab a medal of her own here at the 2025 Games.
Feels like the apple doesn't fall far from the tree. Great athleticism in that family, certainly. Here's J.L. Wells. Hands it off, still over the three-point line, trying to drive down low was Meller. Meller sends it back, no mistake. Two more on the board for Saskatchewan. They go ahead by 7 midway through this first quarter. Newfoundland and Labrador looking to get set up in their own end, trying to get over halfway. Shot clock winding down here. Midway through as that's at the top for Noah Ryan. Ryan not able to hold on to it, letting her footing get away from her, and a travel's called, so possession going back to Saskatchewan. They'll inbound.
And I believe Newfoundland trying to call a timeout here. As we take another look at that from deep. A nice three-pointer there for J.L. Wells, who's also been really strong here starting off. As it looks like we're going to have a timeout here for Newfoundland, but a real quick start here, Robbie, not even halfway through this first quarter. Both teams competing, both teams scoring. It's been a back-and-forth battle and some long-distance three-pointers as well. Here's some sharp shooters on both teams.
I think what you're seeing is two teams here have been waiting for this moment for a long, long time. These games only come around, as we mentioned, every 4 years. The excitement, the anticipation building up, and all the hours and hours of prep, training, mental training, physical training in the gym with sports psychologists, all that comes down to this moment. You can tell these young athletes, they know it's here. They're going to try to seize the opportunity.
Well, we talked about practice earlier on, and I was talking to some Newfoundland parents and our French broadcast partners, and Matthew and Pierre, and they let me know that this team, Newfoundland, the team was selected in December. They practiced 3 times a week until the summer, then 5 days a week. So you can't tell me that they aren't prepared here and ready to go. They practiced on this floor as well, as I mentioned earlier, and so they're familiar with the scenery, how this arena works. You know, every single arena is different. You got to get used to it. Team Newfoundland has. They're going to look to use that to their advantage as we go through some early highlights here in this game. Obviously, Wells getting that long 3-pointer. There's another one to go. Some sharp shooters here. That's Wells on the first 2, and then the handoff from deep again, and it's going to be Wells, who's the 3-point shooter here for Team Saskatchewan that's made the biggest difference thus far.
Well, here's Saskatchewan now. Jale Wells moves it around the side. Wagner moves it back down the left-hand side. Up for Miller. Miller trying to get a shot off top of the key, gets it to go, and it's a lead by 9 for Saskatchewan early on. Here in this one, Newfoundland and Labrador looking to bring it back the other way as Barrington goes cross court. O'Neill trying to drive, nowhere to go, sends it back at the the free throw line. Barrington puts it up. That one bouncing around, won't fall. Possession still for Newfoundland and Labrador. That one up for 3, won't get it to go, and Saskatchewan recovers once again. Back down the right side. Looking to go the other way. That one sent back through the key to the line once again. Big shot put up. That one, Miller not able to get it to fall. And play continues. Back down the left side. Here we go for Newfoundland and Labrador. Big drive by Gracie Dalton. Gets it to go. And a big 2 points. Now within 7 is the hometown team.
They're sticking in it, Robbie. This team fights. Newfoundland and Labrador fighting for their home province here. It's their turf, and they aren't going to back down easily.
There's Saskatchewan recovering the ball. Here's Miller. Miller heading down low on the left side with a nice layup. And that's 20 on the board already for Saskatchewan.
Yeah, safe to say that this one's going to be a high-scoring game.
And what a pass down low for Newfoundland and Labrador. Nia Ryan making no mistake. What an effective player she's been thus far early on for Newfoundland and Labrador.
The Paradise native, she's all alone down low, and she's going to throw one up as the guard from Glenn Sully, the hometown coach for her, and now on to this Newfoundland and Labrador team, making her presence felt.
Go underneath, sees Ellie Wagner. Ellie Wagner won't get it to go. Back, rebound collected by Hayden Cott, makes no mistake, and it's another 2 for Saskatchewan.
The flag bearer once again, Hayden Cott, multi-sport athlete.
Here's Nia Ryan. Ryan trying to move forward down the left side, sees Allison O'Neill. O'Neill driving down the middle, puts it up, not able to get it to go, and trying to get to the rebound. A great effort from Carissa Tucker. Going to get her hand on it, and there you see a good look at Carissa. She's had a lot of time on the floor thus far. Been a big force for this Newfoundland and Labrador team. A lot of great skill, great speed, big presence on the court. They'll look to her here in these games as Saskatchewan showing a lot of grit here early on. Already putting 22 on the board offensively.
Absolutely, and you talk about Allison O'Neill. She played in the U15 National Championships for Team Saskatchewan. She has some experience representing Team Sask. Look for her to use that here again as we get going.
Certainly a lot of experience. Cott sends it back to the 3-point line. Well, get it to go. What a good effort from Miller. Back the other way comes Newfoundland and Labrador. Saskatchewan leading Newfoundland and Labrador early. Here's Saskatchewan once again. Nicola Maben sends that up. And a big shot once again as they go up by 11. Does Saskatchewan. Here's Newfoundland and Labrador back the other way. Nia Ryan with it. Can't hold on with it. A big steal from Brooke Burney. Burney at left side cross court for Miller. Miller putting that up. Won't get it to fall. Ball still alive. It's a battle in the key. Both teams going for it as Myra Eaton on the ground. Myra Eaton couldn't hold on with it, but a big effort from both teams. The passion is certainly out there early, Luke.
Oh, no doubt about that. And that play started with Brooke Burney, the steal, and then she takes it down court. Her 8th year playing basketball. She's putting that experience to use here at the 2025 Summer Games.
Inbounded for Newfoundland. Here comes Dalton. Dalton with it, trying to go cross court. Finds Mira Eaton can't hold on to it. That one out of bounds. Saskatchewan will inbound from their own end.
Yeah, Saskatchewan so quick off the transition, Robbie. That's how they're catching Newfoundland and Labrador right now. They got to be ready for them, and they are right now. Look at the way that they're set up in the defensive zone. They're ready for this attack from Team Saskatchewan.
Certainly a well-coached team on both sides. Great scouting. You talked about the experience Saskatchewan has already on the national stage. That could be a big factor here early on in this first game. The bright lights go on. Things are just a little bit more intense, a little faster. Nerves are a little higher. And both teams working through it right now, but what an opportunity for these young athletes here at the games.
Well, absolutely, and we talked about it in our first game today between Nunavut and Yukon. It takes a little bit to settle in, right? And it's no different if you're the hometown team, especially because you got the big crowd watching you. They want you to perform. They want you to have fun too, but they want to have a close game, a competitive game, and right now, Newfoundland really warming up here in this game.
Here's an opportunity from the line. Brooke Burney won't get it to go, but still Saskatchewan with possession. Down low in the key, trying to work her way through was Nicola Meben. Can't get a shot off. Down she goes. She's helped up, and play continues.
Yeah, looks like she'll head to the line here, Robbie, as we take another look at it. The shot goes up. She grabs the rebound, cuts through two, tries to drive it through, and then the last girl there blocks her out, and she's not able to get the basket, so she'll go to the line here and try to get some points for her team, Saskatchewan.
Well, play continues here. Saskatchewan from the line, trying to put one on the board. One won't fall. Newfoundland and Labrador recovers. Back the other way. Claire Daly with it. Showing some great speed, feeling pressure from Ouellette of Saskatchewan. Over the left side for Gracie Dalton. Dalton on her left hand, puts it up, and a big 2 points for Newfoundland and Labrador to put themselves within 9. And back the other way, down the left side, Saskatchewan looking to recover. Ouellette moves it forward, over for Meben. Meben puts it up on from the three-point line. Was Deutscher, that one won't fall. As Ouellette with it down in the left corner. Up top now, trying to move it around. Here comes Burney. Burney with it, looks to make a pass, won't find the hands of Ouellette, and possession once again going back to Newfoundland and Labrador. And you can feel the emotion in this capacity crowd cheering on the hometown squad.
This is the defense right here that Newfoundland and Labrador have to stick to. There was nothing for Team Sask on that opportunity, Robbie. Good man-on-man coverage and a great job by Team Newfoundland and Labrador to run down the clock. Team Saskatchewan was in scramble mode. They had to make a pass. They did, and it was out of bounds. So now they get a chance to go into the offensive zone.
Here's Daly at the top, trying to find a pass down low. A nice play by Saskatchewan to move it back the other way, and here comes Deutscher. Deutscher sends it to the middle up top. Nice round the horn pass. Hayden Cott moves it over on the left side for Burney. Burney holding on to it. Great speed, great footwork over to the line for Deutscher. Deutscher moving in down low. You talked about that defense. Burney had nowhere to go. And Newfoundland putting up the wall, not letting her by.
No, really settling in here is Newfoundland and Labrador. Their defensive coverage has been so strong here throughout the last half of this first quarter, doing a great job boxing out the inside, right? You want to try to keep everybody outside of the paint and try to make it easy for you. So whenever that shot comes, if it misses, you grab the rebound, you head back the other way.
Here's an opportunity up top now. Saskatchewan looking to get set up. Deutscher moves it forward through traffic, won't get it to fall. And once again, Newfoundland and Labrador recovering. Back down the other way. Dalton couldn't hang on to it. That one's going to go out of bounds. And it'll be Newfoundland and Labrador inbounding in the Saskatchewan end.
Yeah, 3.5 seconds here left to go in our first quarter. Newfoundland and Labrador are going to have to work quick. These are the set plays that you make. You got to get the quick shot off and ready to go here. That pass deflected though.
And time ticking away in the opening quarter. Shot off! Not in time, won't get it to go. But an intense, high-speed first quarter, Luke, from both teams.
Absolutely, these teams are here. They're ready to compete. We saw earlier the 8:30 start time. Sometimes those are hard to get used to because you never have a game at 8:30 at this level. It's very rare. So Nunavut and Yukon a little bit slow. They got going towards the end of the first quarter with Saskatchewan and Newfoundland and Labrador right off the rip. Back and forth action, and it has not faded out yet.
24-15, Saskatchewan leading Newfoundland and Labrador. One quarter in the books. Don't go anywhere. We'll be back. It's basketball live from St. John's, Newfoundland and Labrador in the Canada Summer Games.
Now you can shop smarter at Canadian Tire. With same-day pickup or same-day delivery. So you don't have to shelve projects for later. Shop smarter at Canadian Tire.
Calling St. John's unique is like calling a humpback a goldfish. It's wildly different here.
Atlantic Lottery is proud to sponsor important community initiatives like this year's Canada Games.
A strong performer uses power wisely. The Toyota BZ4X is the official electric vehicle of the 2025 Canada Games. See our full electrified lineup at shoptoyota.ca.
Well, welcome back to our second quarter action here. It's basketball. Saskatchewan and Newfoundland doing battle here in day one of the games. Competition began this morning. Big lead, 24-15 for Saskatchewan, and they're looking to add for that, and they make no mistake as Nicola Meben from the line puts it up for three, extending their lead 27-15. Here comes Newfoundland and Labrador now. Back down, Allison O'Neill. Sends it to the left side, can't hold on to it is Gracie Dalton, but a good effort offensively from Newfoundland and Labrador trying to put the pressure on.
Exactly, and I like what they're doing here, Robbie. They're trying to match the speed of Saskatchewan. They're trying to get into the same speed frame. Saskatchewan, they're a fast-moving team, and Newfoundland trying to match that right now. They're doing a heck of a job doing it.
Certainly, here's Nicola Meben trying to hold on to it. Feeling some pressure defensively from Gracie Dalton. That one sent back down the left side for Jael Wells. Jael Wells puts it up. That one's going to fall. And another big 2 points for Saskatchewan. 29-15 now the score. And Saskatchewan looking to take control on the scoreboard. Back the other way comes Nia Ryan. Nia Ryan with a left hand and a big 2 points for Newfoundland and Labrador. No mistake as she goes down low. A great play by Ryan.
She's been really strong here for this Newfoundland and Labrador team, the Paradise native. She's played some really strong basketball thus far.
Jael Wells moves it down, hands it off to the line for Meben. Meben trying to make the pass over for Hayden Cott. Cott sends it back to the line for Deutscher. Deutscher back to the middle, big shot put up off the glass. Hayden Cott can't get it to go. Back the other way comes Newfoundland and Labrador with possession over half. Looking to get set up with it now is Allison O'Neill. Allison O'Neill sends it over for Gracie Dalton. Dalton with it. Trying to go down low, left-handed, puts it up, won't get it to fall. And rebound recovered by Saskatchewan. Back the other way they go. Holding on to it. Hayden Cott sends it to the left side. Trying down low now is Wells. Wells sending it back to the middle this time. Over for Deutscher. Deutscher back for Dot. Handing that down low and a big 2 points as it's Clive getting the pass, no mistake on her left side, puts it off the backboard for a quick lay-in.
Yeah, the 17-year-old Clive doing a great job of working it down low in the paint, and that's where she's been making all her money here thus far in this game.
And once again, Carissa Tucker, big 2 points for this Newfoundland and Labrador squad. And here's another chance from the line, trying to get it to go for three was Jael Wells. That won't fall, recovered by Newfoundland and Labrador. Here comes Dalton with it. Dalton couldn't hold on to it. Say, back over. A little stumble there mentally from Newfoundland and Labrador, but they'll look to reset. 7:28 on the clock here in the second quarter.
Yep, and still the first game, right, that these girls have played on either team. So it's all about shaking off the rust because, yes, you can practice, but you get into a game, and it's a different mentality right now. Both of these teams finding their way here as play continues.
Especially an opportunity like this is one from the line. Deutscher puts it up. That gets her own rebound at the top of the key. Can't get it to fall, and here comes Newfoundland and Labrador the other way. Back on her left side. Here's Gillis. Gillis puts it up. That one off the rim. Bounces into the hands of Sarah Cameron for Saskatchewan. Back they come, looking to get set up in the offensive zone. On the left side. Sends it back up top. Bringing it in is Cameron. That one off the backboards. Cameron won't get it to go. Recovered once again by O'Neill. Here's O'Neill for Newfoundland and Labrador. Looking to set something up offensively. Here's a big shot from the line for Lauren Gillis. Gets it to go. And a big three for Newfoundland and Labrador. The crowd coming alive here for the hometown team. And it's a big cheer. What a start. What an opening half for this game. You talk about high speed. Both teams refuse to let up, Luke.
No, it's been fantastic. Gillis nails her second three-pointer of the game. She's played every single minute here so far, every single second of this game, and rightfully so. She's been great from the deep range here so far in this one, as now another timeout. But Robbie, you said it, fast pace, these teams firing back and forth. You look over to the other side, and Wells has been fantastic. She's got 5 points. Cott has 10 points here. Both of those girls not coming off of the floor just yet either.
Well, some more looks at that last drive from Newfoundland and Labrador. Taking it to the hole was Gracie Dalton, no mistake, and a nice long pass down low for Nia Ryan. Newfoundland and Labrador really getting things to work in the last couple minutes, making up some lost ground on the scoreboard.
Absolutely, yeah, you see Ryan there taking it in deep. She's leading this game in points right now with 12. She's been great out there for the hometown Newfoundland and Labrador squad.
Great looks from our Universum crew, bringing you all the action this week here from the Canada Games in St. John's, Newfoundland and Labrador. And what a great ceremony we had last night. What an amazing event this has been thus far. We've certainly had hot start. The opening ceremonies last night, it was a kitchen party as one would expect. High energy, a lot of excitement from all athletes in all sports, but this morning we're here for basketballs, trying to work it around is Saskatchewan. That looks like it might be an offensive foul. We're going to take a look. No, it's going to be a call on Newfoundland and Labrador, so another team foul for them.
Yeah, it's going to be a Saskatchewan ball here, Robbie. They're moving it around really well, trying to find an inside lane.
Here's Clive with it, can't make the pass. That one had a play.
Yeah, just all about trying to find those seams, right? But Newfoundland and Labrador are doing a good job of blocking it in. Saskatchewan trying to find any single hole that they can right now, try to get something, get those points from the paint. That's where you really win basketball games.
Here's an inbound from Newfoundland and Labrador, working it to the right side. Getting back in the offensive zone comes the hometown Newfoundland and Labrador team led by Gracie Dalton here with possession. Dalton up top, looks to send it down low. A big play, finds Carissa Tucker, can't get it to fall. Saskatchewan with the rebound, moving forward, back the other way. Sending it down low, trying to find Ryan Deutscher, won't make the pass. That one out of bounds, but as we mentioned earlier, both teams refusing to let up.
Absolutely a great play there by Myra Easton to read the play, see the pass coming through. She tried to grab it, realized it was too far away from her, but instead of letting the pass go through, deflect it out of bounds, out of play. Don't let them get those easy 2 points.
Oh, at the top of the three-point line. Miller with it, sends it down into the key, looking to make the drive in on her right side. That was Sarah Cameron, can't get it to fall. Rebound though, still in possession for Saskatchewan. Off the backboards, can't get that one to go either. And back comes Newfoundland and Labrador. Down the left side, Lauren Gillis facing a defensive block in her way. That one gonna be called. And they'll inbound offensively, will Newfoundland and Labrador.
That whole play is brought to you by Carissa Tucker. She does a great job boxing out Team Saskatchewan. She grabs the rebound in her own end, fires the pass up. Now Newfoundland and Labrador on offense.
There's a great chance from the left side from Ryan. Can't get it to fall. Saskatchewan holding on to it. They're going to move it forward, back the other way in the offensive zone. Saskatchewan, Hayden Cott moves it forward to the side of the three-point line for Sarah Cameron. Cameron moves it for Cott. Great passing game here from Saskatchewan in the offensive zone. Deutscher holding on to it, goes back to the middle, this time for Miller. Miller moving in, puts it up top, that one off the rim. Won't fall. Trying to hold it high as Deutscher. Sends it into the key for Hayden Cott. Cott won't get the basket. That one out back once again for Meller. Meller puts it up. That one off the back of the rim. Some big chances for Saskatchewan. Reset that stop clock and a big offensive play from Meller, and what an effort to get back in time. And a big steal for Saskatchewan. In the middle, here's Cameron. Sends it to the other side for Wagner. Wagner puts it up, and a big 2 points for Saskatchewan once again. They lead by 11.
It's so fun to watch. Just the players reading the play. You can see Sloan Meller. She hops up right along us here on the broadcast booth, grabs that ball, quickly transitioning into offense, and helps get her team a big 2 points.
Down low, here's Tucker looking to move in. Won't get the basket. Saskatchewan recovers. Trying to take her time is Miller. Miller over for Wagner. Wagner moves it down low. Tries to find Cameron. Will make the pass. Can't put it off the boards. Cameron with it once again. Cameron back to the middle. Off the backboards once again. Hayden Cotton able to get it to go. And another timeout called here. But a big start, 33-22. A lot of offense happening early on in this one.
No doubt about that. And it's the secondary efforts for me. We just saw it down low, grabbing the ball. And then one of the girls, she gets pushed out of bounds. I believe that was Meller while she's midair, throwing it back in. Those are the plays that can win you basketball games. And right now for Team Saskatchewan, they are winning this one by 11.
Here's Newfoundland and Labrador. Kaya Barrington at the top. Moves it over for Gracie Dalton. Dalton can't hold on to it. She's losing her footing. Whistle goes.
Yeah, both teams here right now. Really just, you can tell, Robbie, they're all out right now until the half, and then they get a little bit of a breather.
Sent to the three-point line off the rim, but a big chance for Ryan. And back outside the key, trying to go underneath. Nice pass for Ryan, moving in. Looks to go back to the middle. Won't make the pass. Saskatchewan recovers. Holding on to it at the top on the three-point line. Going to take the shot. Big chance for three. That one off the backboards and out.
Yeah, good look there. Just didn't get the right trajectory there. Wasn't as high as maybe she was wanting it, but either way, still lots of time left to go here. You can see both coaches animated right now, instructing their players on where to go. For Saskatchewan, really trying to eliminate the attack off the rush right here.
Here's a chance down low for Newfoundland and Labrador as Kira Eaton couldn't get it to drop for her with a big 2 points, but recovers. Does Newfoundland and Labrador with possession, driving down low, trying to put it up off the board. Was Barrington. Won't get the basket, and Saskatchewan recovers. A couple points being left on the board. Here's Saskatchewan trying to move it down. They can't connect either, and that one finally getting it to go. It looked like Wagner with the lay-in down deep. And here comes Newfoundland and Labrador. Great fan support on hand for them, as one would expect in the hometown as Dalton moves it back. Outside the three-point line, trying to hold on to it was Barrington. Not going to be able to at a great defensive play, and picked up by Kira Maben. On the right now, moving in, here's Meller. Meller goes outside. Big opportunity from the line for Bernie. Bernie won't take the shot. And it's going to be Newfoundland and Labrador inbounding this time.
Yeah, you'd like to see the shot there, right? But so many things going on right now. Still trying to kind of gel as a team, right? For a lot of these people, they haven't played a whole lot of games together as a team, maybe a dozen or so, right? And the last ones haven't been for a while, so it's all about getting right back and into that game mentality again for both of these squads here.
Here we go. Newfoundland and Labrador looking to make a drive offensively. Dalton with a nice pass. Long distance for Eaton. Eaton moves in, sends it back. Quick angle shot by Ryan. Won't get it to fall. And still Newfoundland and Labrador creating lots of opportunities, just not able to capitalize. Once again, here's Saskatchewan. There's Miller holding on to it. At the top, moves it sideways for Maben. Maben moving in, top at the foul line. She's going to get fouled, and it looks like she'll be going to the line for 2 shots.
Yeah, Miller right now really doing a good job of just creating some havoc here for this Team Saskatchewan team as Maben heads to the line, and a chance at 2 points for her.
Well, the first one, no mistake, by Nicola Maben.
The 16-year-old trying to advance her team's lead here against the hometown Newfoundland and Labrador. Of course, 2:11 left to go here. This first half, Robbie, it seems like it's flying by here. Some great basketball, and fans are sure loving it. Still continuing to file in here.
Some great shooting there from Nicola Maben from the line. Making no mistake. 15 points, the difference right now between Saskatchewan and the hometown Newfoundland and Labrador team. Timeout called. If you're on the Newfoundland and Labrador bench, Luke, what do you think the coaching staff is telling them right now in this moment?
Right now, keep attacking off the transition. There's been a few times that they've been able to catch Saskatchewan sleeping in the transition game, and they've been able to sneak a few players by them. You take a look at Nia Ryan, she's done it 2 or 3 times. Keep drawing up plays like that. That's where you can really attack Team Saskatchewan, is on the transition, and might be a good way to scrape down this lead. They were only down by 11, and now a 6-point stretch here for Team Saskatchewan, so Newfoundland has to get back into this game, get some good starts here off of this timeout, and be ready to go for whenever the ball is back in play here in St. John's.
There you see a look at the bench. Our Team Saskatchewan, already 37 points on the board.
Yeah, and you can see Hayden Cott there on the far side to the right. Her dad was actually a volleyball athlete in Canada Games as well in the past. And of course, Hayden, a multi-sport athlete, so she is also part of the Team Saskatchewan volleyball team. So a busy few weeks for her and her family as they get to watch her compete and represent their province here at the Canada Summer Games.
A lot of athletic lineage in the family.
Absolutely.
So play continues, 2:11 on the clock here in the second quarter. Still early on in this one, 37-22 in favor of Saskatchewan, leading the hometown Newfoundland and Labrador as they inbound. Looking to make way down court. Here's Barrington. Barrington puts it to the right side, holding on to it. Carissa Tucker goes cross court for O'Neill. O'Neill down low, hands it off for Ryan. Ryan can't get the shot off. And it looks like it's going to be Saskatchewan. A little bit of confusion on the call, and it's going to be Saskatchewan inbounding. Nicola Meben just put 2 free throws away before the stoppage, before the timeout was called. Very confident Nicola Meben. Here they come once again. Ali Idness hands it over. Jael Wells sends it back. Here's Wells once again from the line. That one's up off the rim. Can't get it to fall, but a big chance for Saskatchewan. Moving back down the other way. Newfoundland and Labrador trying to get reset as O'Neill couldn't hold on to it, make the clean pass for Dalton. Play is stopped once again.
Yeah, right now, Team Newfoundland just got to get out of their own zone, right? I said attack off the transition, going to be hard to here. Notice Team Saskatchewan, they're putting one person back. They want to have the furthest person back at all times.
Here's Tucker down low, gets it to go, and she'll draw the foul as well. So a bit of momentum here for Newfoundland and Labrador. You talked about the effort this young lady has given so far, and that doesn't seem to be changing one bit.
No, not at all. Portugal, Cove, St. Phillips getting loud for Tucker. She drives in deep. She'll make the bucket and one here.
Great.
As she gets the opportunity to step up to the line.
Great effort from Carissa Tucker. 2 points, draws the foul. Let's see if she can capitalize on this opportunity for the extra point. Oh, that one just in and out. Looks like she got robbed a little bit. Was Tucker, but nonetheless, it stays out. Saskatchewan recovers. Back down the right side, trying to go off the backboards was Deutscher. Can't get it to go. 37-24.
And still a competitive game too, Robbie, right? Newfoundland has had a lot of opportunities, just can't finish them. No doubt in my mind that that will come here later on as we start to approach the second half of this ball game. It's going to be a Newfoundland ball here. We'll see what they can do.
So as they look to inbound in their defensive zone, moving forward, here's Tucker. Tucker at the top, holding on to it, makes a nice pass. The left side for Ryan. Ryan holding on to it, trying to find a pass, nothing available. Sends it off for Dalton. Dalton can't hold on to it. Travel going to be called, so a great defensive pressure from Hayden Cott. And Newfoundland and Labrador caught once again traveling. They'll lose possession. That'll be Saskatchewan inbounding.
Yeah, nowhere for Dalton to go there. That's just some great basketball by Hayden Cott, able to box her out. Doesn't give her a pass option either.
Down the right side, great pass for Clive. Clive trying to win the battle down low. Newfoundland and Labrador and Carissa Tucker able to win it, but that one can't hold on to it. Ball at a play, and they'll reset once again in the Newfoundland and Labrador zone here.
Yeah, going to be a Team Saskatchewan ball here from the baseline, so we'll see what plays they have drawn up. These are where teams can create those set plays, the quick attack plays. Only 12 seconds left here on the clock right now.
Another substitution for Newfoundland and Labrador. Coming into the game, number 12, Mira Eaton. We've seen her lots of floor time thus far, an effective player. Here's a chance right off the inbound for Saskatchewan from distance. That one won't go. Another battle down low on the floor. Both teams fighting for it. That one's going to come out Saskatchewan's. Over to the left side for Idness. Idness looking to go back. Over for Meben. Back for Idness. Puts it up for three. Won't get it to fall. Rebound recovered. Carissa Tucker tried to get there. Wouldn't hold on to it. But a big transition here for Newfoundland.
Yeah, Team Saskatchewan really had to be quick there on that throw-in. There's only 12 seconds left to go on the shot clock, and whenever that ball was fired, it was trickling down really, really fast. So the clock had to reset, hence why we get a throw-in here for Team Newfoundland, who's ready to attack. 35.5 seconds left to go, Robbie. An opportunity to gain some valuable points back before the halftime break.
Moving forward, here's Gracie Dalton. Dalton down the right side, switching hands, looking left, trying to find a lane, drives in, and a big 2 points! Gracie Dalton, a great heads-up play, nothing right, tries left, makes no mistake, and puts a big 2 on the board for the hometown squad.
That was a fantastic play, able to split the defenders, switching hands, and then takes her 2 steps, throws it up, gets the big 2 points here with time trickling down.
Here's Meben trying to send it now, was J.L. Wells, can't get it to fall. Carissa Tucker trying to fight for it. The intensity building here. One half in the books. 37-26. Saskatchewan leads by 11 here ahead of the hometown Newfoundland and Labrador squad. But it was a great half. Stay tuned. Buckle up, basketball fans. We're going to have more. Second half coming up live from the Canada Summer Games in St. John's, Newfoundland. We'll be back. Oh, 2 seconds back on the board. We'll jump back in as Tucker going to hold on to it. We'll try that again, Luke. 37-26, a dandy so far. Don't go anywhere. Lots more action coming up. St. John's, Newfoundland and Labrador, your hosts for the 2025 Canada Summer Games. Second half on the other side of the break.
Hey, where could I find these shoes?
Heads up!
Whoa.
Keep up this back to school with Adidas at Sport Check.
At Canadian Tire, we're here for all-day summer play. From the yard to the park, family fun.
Hello.
Hi, remember me? We bought your old house.
Yes.
We brought some mail.
Oh.
Hey.
The diaper subscription. I forgot to cancel it.
Yeah.
Oh, I bet the memories are coming back now. The Bebo app helps you keep an eye on where your money's going.
Like how?
Well, for one, it would have told you this subscription price had gone up multiple times.
It's a lot of diapers.
Well, extra's good. So where's the baby?
Oh, he's right here. This is the baby.
And that ain't no baby.
One of the things to me about the Canada Games is it's truly integrated. We have athletes with an intellectual disability, with a physical disability.
Puis juste être inclus. Je pense que souvent, on est mis un petit peu de côté quand on est un peu plus jeune, puis qu'on est différent, puis qu'on a un handicap. Puis là, être à ces Jeux-là, c'était comme toute une grosse équipe.
It's important to have representation and to acknowledge their different perspectives of life.
When the opportunity is there, show up. The older you is gonna say thank you.
If you believe in yourself, you can make anything happen.
That's the Canada Games.
It starts with a spark and becomes a guiding light. Teamwork, friendship, getting social. When the games are gone, the games go on. Orange Store. Fuel the spirit.
Legends aren't born. They're built. Icons don't become icons overnight. What you hear about is the achievement. What you see is the result. But greatness is built on wellness. So here's to heroes unsung, efforts unseen, and distant dreams humbly attained.
We've heard it said, nobody comes here for the weather. And yet, every spring, here they are.
I'ma leave it all on the line. Better believe I'll get mine. No, never, it's my time. It's my time. It's my time. I'ma leave it all on the line. Better believe I'll get mine. No, never, it's my time. It's my time. It's my time. I'ma leave it all on the line. Better believe I'll get mine. No, never, it's my time. It's my time. It's my time.
Recycling sounds good on its own, but when it's done right, it's even more rewarding. And with Green Depot's express service, there's no waiting. Just drop and go. Who wouldn't love the sound of that? Visit greendepotnl.ca to learn more.
This is a place where imaginations can run wild. Maybe it's time to come set yours free.
For generations, we've been nurturing the communities where we live and work. Providing space to grow and preserving the environment that surrounds us. Because we understand that when we invest in communities, we invest in the future. Crosby, committed to community.
Introducing Vimeo Streaming, an all-in-one platform designed to help you turn your videos into a successful streaming business. Build your own custom branded app and connect with your audience across all platforms and devices without writing a single line of code. Deliver high quality, reliable, and secure video experiences, live or on demand. Turn video streams into revenue streams today.
Be seen, be heard, be remembered. Canadian AV, proud supporter of the 2025 Canada Summer Games.
It takes a village to raise an athlete. For more than 120 years, Marine Atlantic has connected our sports communities with the people, places, and games they love.
Precision, vision, and strategy. The skills that make a great golfer are the same ones that make a great law firm. McInnes Cooper, an official sponsor of the 2025 Canada Games. Meet us on the course. Come celebrate our sponsorship on August 22nd.
I'ma leave it all on the line. Better believe I'll get mine. Now or never, it's my time. It's my time. It's my time. I'ma leave it all on the line. Better believe I'll get mine. Now or never, it's my time. It's my time. It's my time. I'ma leave it all on the line. Better believe I'll get mine. Now or never, it's my time. It's my time. It's my time.
I am yellow today. I shine my light out like the sun. I am blue today. Calm as glass and cool like the sea. I'm a rainbow today. All the colors.
Newfoundland and Labrador.
Gatorade. With electrolytes to help replenish what's lost in sweat, carbs to help fuel your working muscles, and fluids to help you hydrate. Scientifically formulated so you never stop competing. Rehydrate, replenish, refuel. Gatorade.
A full life means something different to everyone. However you define a full life, we're here, paving the way for better access to care and empowering you every step of the way.
I'ma leave it all on the line. Better believe I'll get mine. Now or never, it's my time. It's my time. It's my time. I'ma leave it all on the line. Better believe I'll get mine. Now or never, it's my time. It's my time. It's my time. I'ma leave it all on the line. Better believe I'll get mine. Now or never, it's my time. It's my time. It's my time.
Recycling sounds good on its own, but when it's done right, it's even more rewarding. And with Green Depot's express service, there's no waiting. Just drop and go. Who wouldn't love the sound of that? Visit greendepotnl.ca to learn more.
Welcome back to our coverage here of basketball day one here at the Canada Summer Games in St. John's. Newfoundland and Labrador capacity crowd on hand for this one. Seeing their hometown team, St. John's, Newfoundland and Labrador, battling Saskatchewan. And what a first half it was, Luke. 11 points in the difference, but it was certainly a very, very athletic, fast, and competitive game thus far.
Absolutely, Robbie. You take a look right now. The big thing for me is points in the paint, and that's where Newfoundland is making up a lot of their ground. We talked about it, sneaking in off the transition game, getting the layups in the paint. So far, they have 10 points from that. Saskatchewan only with 6. But, I mean, you take a look up and down. A big part of that is Nia Ryan. She's 5 for 8. And even on the three-pointers, Robbie, she's 2 for 3 right now, shooting 66%. So whenever she is on the floor, Newfoundland's offense is usually pumping at a pretty good pace right now. She's already got 12 points in this one.
Well, both teams coming in from the locker room had a chance to have a chat, talk about the first half. We'll see if any changes are made, but it's Saskatchewan early on starting with it. Trying to break down the left side. Out to the is Hayden Cott. Can't hold on to it. Loses possession. That one into the hands of Meeben. Meeben back to the line. Throws it up for 3. Hayden Cott couldn't get it to fall. Holding on to it is Deutscher. Deutscher to the other side. Meller tries for the big throw. That one won't go, and Newfoundland and Labrador recovers. Down the left side now. Looking to go through the middle. Holding on to it is O'Neill. O'Neill switches hands. Looks left, no one available. Hands it off for Barrington. Barrington down low into the hands of Tucker. Trying to hold on down low, and a quick pass and a big 2 points for Lauren Gillis. And Newfoundland and Labrador, the first to strike here in the second half.
Once again, Robbie, it is Tucker that starts the play. That was her 6th defensive rebound of the game, her 8th in total. She leads the way in that category, and she's just such an all-star back there in the defensive part of the game. She can grab those rebounds, make that first outlet pass, and really launch Newfoundland into their offensive kind of mindset.
Here they come once again down the right side. Here's Barrington. Opportunity for a layup. Can't get it to fall into the basket, but back the other way comes Saskatchewan. Down the right is Hayden Cott. Hayden Cott in control, taking her time over for Neben. Neben moves in, top of the key, looks down low, puts it, oh, can't get it to fall. Looked like that one was going in, took an odd bounce, and out it comes nonetheless. Here's Deutscher, trying to move forward, a big play by Carissa Tucker of Newfoundland and Labrador, and they transition back down. Here's a shot from the free throw line. Allison O'Neill once again, and another 2 points for Newfoundland and Labrador.
O'Neill able to make that one fall, her first bucket of the game, and couldn't come at a better time. Get off on the right foot here in the third quarter.
Capacity crowd coming alive. Down onto the basket, sends it back to the line. A chance for a momentum stopper, and no mistake from Saskatchewan as it's Holt Meller. Putting her team a big 3 points to go back up by 10.
That's a really big basket there for Team Saskatchewan. Newfoundland made it a 7-point game. Now back to a 10-point game because of that three-pointer.
Here's Deutscher. Down the right side, looks for a quick pass. Finds it down low, trying to go out to the line for Neben. Neben holding on to it. Up the middle, down underneath, and gets it to go in the paint once again as Saskatchewan and Ryan Deutscher.
Yeah, whenever Meben's out on the floor after the first half, it's a plus 12 points differential. That is the best among everybody in the game thus far. So keep her out there if you're Team Saskatchewan.
Here's Gillis trying to fight for it under the basket. And once again, Newfoundland and Labrador. They'll inbound offensively, 42-30. Score here, 7:07 on the clock in this third quarter.
Yeah, strong start here for Newfoundland, but quickly Saskatchewan's kind of settled in here, and they've gotten a couple of big baskets, and they've been able to kind of step away from that tight chase that they were in with Newfoundland.
Back from distance, here's Gillis, puts it up for three, and it's good! Now within 9 is Newfoundland and Labrador, and the crowd showing their appreciation here in St. John's.
Gillis with a big three-pointer there. She's now 3 for 3 from deep.
There's at the top of the key, tries to put it off the boards. That one won't go, and Newfoundland and Labrador recovering again. Nia Ryan, been an effective player to say the least for Newfoundland and Labrador. Trying to look right, nowhere available. Hands it off for Barrington. Barrington tries to go, draws the, gonna be a travel, I believe. So it'll be Saskatchewan with possession in under their own basket.
Yeah, only a 9-point game now, Robbie. Team Newfoundland really trying to counterpunch here against Saskatchewan. Back and forth so far here in this third quarter through the opening 3.5 minutes.
Saskatchewan again at the top of the line, puts it up from distance, won't get it to go. No one rebounds though, great offensive rebound by Meller. She's going to take care of business on her own. Another 2 points on the board for Saskatchewan. They lead by 11.
Yeah, and a great pass there by Meller to find Hayden Cott all alone, and she's able to bank that one in for 2 points.
Good shot, but get their own rebound is Newfoundland. That one up high, won't fall. Recovered by Saskatchewan. Back the other way they come. Here's Meller. Meller, we've seen her a lot so far on the floor. At the top. Making a pass inbound through the middle. Hayden Cott. Hands it back off for Neben. Neben sends it back to the line, gonna move in. Taking her own shot was Miller. Can't get it to go. Back to the line once again for three. That one's not gonna quite get there, and that one at a play. Newfoundland and Labrador will have the chance to inbound and get reset.
And a great couple minutes of action here, Robbie. This is everything that you would want. Back and forth action. Let's take a look here. Meller has it, cuts in, looking for Cott, and she finds the bank pass. Cott jumps up, able to get that one to go. Some great teamwork there as we get another timeout called, but Team Saskatchewan really working it in. We talked about it right whenever we came back, the points in the paint, and Saskatchewan with a valuable 2 points right there from the red paint here in St. John's, Newfoundland and Labrador.
Well, both teams having a chance to have a chat, get reset. Here you see the Saskatchewan bench, and a look at the Newfoundland and Labrador bench.
Yeah, a great shot there from our Universum Media crew, talking over their game plan here for the last 5.5 minutes or so in this third quarter. Obviously a close game here, Robbie. 11 points. Newfoundland trying to come out with a big win on home turf. Saskatchewan trying to play the villain here and upset the hometown team and their fans. As Newfoundland, they've been getting some good buckets as well. Let's take a look here from deep, letting it go from distance. Lauren Gillis, that improves her to 3 for 3 from the three-point line. And then again, a nice pass in, and Gillis once again down low, able to get some more points in the paint and bank it home here. She's been great for Team Newfoundland and Labrador.
Certainly has. They'll look to keep that going as they trail by 11. 5:34 on the clock in the third quarter. Newfoundland and Labrador over half. Going to get reset with possession. Here's Dalton. Dalton can't hold on to it. A good defensive play. Back the other way. Here's Ryan Deutscher. Deutscher moving in with an easy layup. 2 points on the board. Lead now 13.
Yeah, Deutscher all alone. That's a dangerous player. She won the Saskatoon City Championship back-to-back years, 2025 and 2024. So she knows how to win, and she's trying to get her team a valuable victory here in game one of the summer games. So let's take another look. A great pass there by Deutscher all alone, and you knew that she wasn't missing that one. An easy 2 points for her, and thanks Cott for the pass on the way back home.
Newfoundland and Labrador. We're going to get set up at the top. Here's Claire Daly. Moves it down low for Carissa Tucker, trying to get her own rebound, but Newfoundland and Labrador are able to hang on for it. Moving in is Ryan. Ryan passed down low for Tucker, puts it up in the key, and a big 2 for the hometown team.
A great group effort by Tucker and Claire Daly, who grabs that rebound, dishes it off to Tucker, who makes no mistake for the 2 points. Tucker, the captain of this team, Newfoundland and Labrador basketball squad. She's doing a great job here so far in her team's opening game, leading by example.
Here comes Newfoundland and Labrador, over half. Sending it down the right side. That one deflected, recovered by Saskatchewan. Back they come. A nice cross court for Deutscher. Puts it up, and a big 2 points once again. Saskatchewan in transition. Nice defensive play. Make no mistake. Down low to put another layup in the books. Here's Ryan. Ryan loses it once again. Deutscher follows it down. On the right side, looks to make a pass to the line. Big chance for 3, and it's good! Nicola Mabin took her chance, saw her path, no mistake made, and a big 3 on the board is 51-35. Now the score in favor of Saskatchewan.
Yeah, 2 for 2 from the three-point line for Mabin so far.
Tries to go down low, not able to hold on to it. Was Lauren Gillis. Timeout will be called. 51-35 in favor of Saskatchewan. Time ticking away, and here's another look at that great play, great passing, taking the shot from the line. Was Mabin, saw her opportunity, made no mistake. Great mechanics here from number 12 in green.
Robbie, how about Saskatchewan's transition game? It's improved greatly here over this halftime, this break that we've had, and really that's where Newfoundland was striking a lot against Saskatchewan, and now Saskatchewan doing it to Newfoundland and Labrador. They've done it 4 or 5 times here so far in this quarter. They've been doing a great job of getting that ball off of defense and just firing it up, always having 2 people just breaking hard out of their half, and it's paid off for them.
Well, we talked about it early on coming out of the dressing room. They had that halftime ability to have a little chat with the coach, get reset, talk about the opposition, what's been working, what hasn't been working, and it seems to be paying off for both teams, really, but more so Saskatchewan here in the last couple minutes.
No doubt about it. Yeah, Newfoundland made it a 7-point game, now 51-35. They have some work to do here, but still, Robbie, you got lots of time, almost 14 minutes left to play here in this basketball game. So never say never. We knew that there'd be a surge by Newfoundland and Labrador. Saskatchewan has answered. Now it's up to Newfoundland and Labrador to take over once again here, get back within striking distance, and try to go here for the tie, and if not, the win.
So Claire Daly, inbound down low for Newfoundland and Labrador. Goes to the left side. Moving forward, here's Gillis. Back to the three-point zone. Sending it back to the middle. Looking to move through traffic. Here's Gillis, puts it up, can't get it to the net. Shot clock won't restart. Saskatchewan recovers. Deutscher taking her time, looking right. Trying to find a pass. She'll hand it off for Hayden Cott. Cott to the left side for Miller. Miller back to the middle. Big shot put up. That one off the rim. Bounces back. Trying to fight for the rebound. Both teams' balls on the floor, and it's Newfoundland and Labrador going to recover. Heading down, trying to find open court on her left side was Allison O'Neill on a near close call there. Taking an odd angle fall, but able to stay on her feet.
Yeah, it's going to stay at Newfoundland and Labrador ball right now, Robbie. So 20 seconds, the clock's not going to restart. So they're down 4 seconds. We'll see what they can do. There's another look at it too. Oh, narrowly avoiding the bottom of the hoop. And close call, but we're all good and we'll keep going.
So Saskatchewan, 16-point lead over the hometown Newfoundland and Labrador. At the top, trying to find a pass is Holt Miller. Sends it to the middle, over for Deutscher. Deutscher over to the left side. Now looking left, trying to find a gap in the lane. Does so, can't find the mesh. Recovered once again by Newfoundland and Labrador as they head back the other way. Down the side is O'Neill with a nice pass for Barrington. Barrington holding on, back to O'Neill. O'Neill at the top, over for Nia Ryan. Nia Ryan looking for anything available. She decides to hand it off for Daly. Now at the top, shot clock winding down, trying to get a shot off in time. They do, but it won't drop. And what a chance for Lauren Gillis. Just doesn't get the fall. And back the other way comes Saskatchewan. At the top, looking right now. Big shot from distance for three. That won't fall as Holt Miller took her shot, but they're going to make the most of the rebound and draw the foul. So another big play from Saskatchewan.
Definitely, and how about that last rush there from Gillis? Cutting down seconds, just trickling off the shot clock, just couldn't get it to fall. And then Saskatchewan, we talk about the quick transition. The missed shot there, grabbing the rebound, throwing it up, and one as Cott will head to the line.
Aiden Cott, certainly an effective player for Saskatchewan early on. That one not able to find the mesh, but rebound recovered by Saskatchewan. Looking to make it go down low. That one won't hit the net, but once again, Saskatchewan with possession is Deutscher. Puts it up. Once again, having trouble getting them to fall. And Newfoundland and Labrador recovering. Over half. Here they come. Allison O'Neill. A nice outlet pass to the left side. Sends it up the middle for Barrington. Barrington drives down low, tries to find the backboard. Won't get it to work for her as they head back in transition the other way. Saskatchewan moving the ball well. In the offensive zone, holding on to it. Here's Deutscher.
Yeah, but look at the pressure right now from Newfoundland. They aren't giving them anything. 10 seconds left to go on the clock, and here's the move now.
Looking to drive with a nice play. Gets a shot off, no mistake. And a beautiful play by Holt Miller.
Yeah, that was really nice. Waited right down until the clock. Just trying to kill some time here in the third quarter. 80 seconds left to go.
Orion looking to break, and she's going to be called for a travel, losing her footing. 1:14 remaining here in the third quarter. Great game thus far, both teams. A lot of intensity.
Yeah, Saskatchewan's really been turning it on here. Let's take another look as Meller cuts in, jams on the brakes, pops it up. Nice, comfortable two-point range. Gets it to go.
Oh, up top, Saskatchewan moving the ball around well. Ali Idness sends it to the middle. Back to the three-point line. Big shot. Can't get it to go as J.L. Wells recovered by Newfoundland and Labrador as they break down the left side. A lot of traffic in front of her trying to find a lane. Hands it down the middle for Tucker down low. Can't get it to fall, but gets her own rebound. Looks like she draws the foul. No basket, but it looks like she'll be going to the line for 2 points.
Yeah, good opportunity here to get some points back for Team Newfoundland and Labrador as Saskatchewan's really turned it on here. 20-point lead now. These are important throws that are going to be made from the line. As it looks like it, no, don't think so. Might go off to the sideline here for a throw-in. Stepping over to grab the ball is Claire Daly.
Yeah, apologies, a little confusion on the call on that one nonetheless. Newfoundland and Labrador with possession, trying to break through traffic. Can't find it in a great defensive play by Saskatchewan. They look to the left side, taking their time. At the top, moving the ball around well is Saskatchewan. Miller looking left, nothing available, goes right for Ouellette. Ouellette back to the middle for Wells. Wells puts it up from the top of the key. That one won't fall. And it's going to be a foul. Looks like she'll be going to the line for two for two. 22.7 seconds remaining here in the third quarter. A big 2 points available for Saskatchewan.
Yeah, a lot of movement there on that play, Robbie, so hard not to foul, but either way, stepping up to the line now.
No mistake, Smooth. Smooth Miller maintaining her composure, or excuse me, Jael Wells. Great mechanics, taking her time, setting her routine, and capitalized on the first. And no mistake on the second either.
Yeah, she's been really strong here today, Robbie. Great game from Wells.
Carissa Tucker hands it off. Down the left side, O'Neill. O'Neill holds onto it, feeling pressure from Saskatchewan. Trying to break right, finding a path. Sends it down the right side for Gillis. Gillis taking her time at the top, moving it off. Time ticking away on the shot clock. Trying to put it up in time. They will, but it won't go. With 1.8 seconds left on the board, Newfoundland going to be going to the line for two. And another big key play from Carissa Tucker.
Yeah, Tucker just trying to create any space that she can. She gets fouled on the way up to the hoop, and she'll get an opportunity for two throws here.
And that one an odd bounce, gets it to go. And a good start for Carissa Tucker on the line.
Yeah, no matter how it goes in, so they don't ask how, they ask how many. Right now, 1 for 1 for Carissa Tucker.
That one falls as well, so no mistake made to put them within 20 and a big 2 points here for Newfoundland and Labrador. That'll do it, buzzer goes, capacity crowd showing their support for the hometown Newfoundland and Labrador crew, but also a great fan crew on hand from Saskatchewan supporting their team. It's been a dandy, 20 points in the difference, but certainly a fast, competitive game here. Fourth quarter action coming up. We're going to take a quick break. It's basketball action from the Canada Summer Games from St. John's, Newfoundland and Labrador.
Everything has brought her to this moment. She inches closer to the edge and summons the courage to leap. Because she knows the only way out is across when the floor is lava. Every big moment starts small.
Drinking more summer with Tim's new iced lattes, now whipped for a silky smooth taste. Pairs perfectly with having nowhere to be. Or remembering you have a bunch of places to be. Try a smooth iced latte today in flavors like new brown sugar.
Well, welcome back to fourth quarter action here in St. John's, Newfoundland and Labrador. 57-37, Saskatchewan leading the hometown crew. They're looking to add to their lead from the three-point line. That one won't fall. Recovered by Claire Daly for Newfoundland and Labrador. Not able to hold on to it. And they'll inbound from their own end.
Yeah, an exciting first 3 quarters. We'll see what the fourth quarter has in store. Obviously, Newfoundland and Labrador, a team that doesn't quit, Robbie. So this one will go the whole distance here before these guys back off.
So here we go. Newfoundland and Labrador trying to move forward. Allison O'Neill can't hold on to it. Great defensive play as Carrie Lynn Clive picks it off for Saskatchewan. Onto the basket. Doesn't quite get it to go. Oh, and there's a little roughed up play on the sideline as Nicola Neben trying to get there. Loses possession. They'll inbound from middle court.
Yeah, good opportunity here for Team Saskatchewan. But of course, you got to remember the shot clock. 14 seconds left on that. So, got to be wise with your time.
A little delay on the play. The officials getting things sorted out.
Yeah, it looks like the clock's going to be reset to 22 seconds, so might have went a little long there.
That one's sent to the other side. A long pass, put up for three. Can't get that to fall. But a nice play from Ferrera Horn.
Yeah, great heads-up play there, launching it all the way across the court.
Here's Claire Daly trying to break down low. Sending that in. Won't get it to fall. And on the left side, here's Neben holding on to it. Feeling pressure, sends it back to the line. Foul called, won't get the shot off.
Yeah, Neben looking for anybody there and just able to find at the last second Jael Wells, but couldn't get the shot off before the whistle blew. As here's another look at it, driving off to the inside, gets tangled up. 3 white jerseys around her, and able to get the ball off. Wide open was Wells, but the whistle blew. It's going to be Saskatchewan on the inbound.
That one sent from the line, and a big three-pointer from Hayden Cott. Huge moment for Saskatchewan, puts them up now by 23.
Yeah, that's Cott. That's just advancing her point totals to 19 on the morning.
Oh, and an excellent play and a great shot by Hayden Cott.
She's another girl that's had just a fantastic game here so far, Robbie. Taking charge of the moment, using that experience, right? Multi-sport athlete, and she lets it fly.
There's another inbound Saskatchewan. We're gonna head back offensively. Over center court, down through the middle. Trying the outlet pass once again up top. Trying to get the shot off. They do. That one doesn't go off the rim, but recovered by Saskatchewan once again. Sending it back for Horn. That one once again doesn't go. But another rebound opportunity for Saskatchewan. No mistake this time as it finds the Metch. And another 2 on the board for the team in green.
Well, try again, and that's what Saskatchewan did, and eventually works out for them.
So Nia Ryan hands it off for Dalton. Dalton with her left hand. Hands it back to the line. This time, nowhere to go. Stopped in traffic. Here's Allison O'Neill. Down. Time ticking away on the shot clock. Going down low for Tucker. Tucker trying to turn off the backboards. Doesn't find the net. That one up again. Going to draw a foul this time, it looks like. So it could be a free throw opportunity for Newfoundland and Labrador.
Yeah, it looks like it will be. Gracie Dalton is going to head to the line. She'll have 2 opportunities here. A few substitutions made. Here's another look at it. Ball going up. Dalton grabs it. And look at all the green jerseys down and around and in the paint there for Team Saskatchewan, trying to block anything that Team Newfoundland and Labrador threw at them.
So at the line, Gracie Dalton. 2 big points available here for Newfoundland and Labrador. Time ticking away, 7:46 on the clock in the 4th quarter. Makes no mistake on her first.
Got the first one. We'll see what the second one has in store here.
Another chance. That one goes as well, so a big 2 points. Great pressure play from Dalton. Remained cool and calm, made her 2 shots. Those are 2 important points you didn't want to leave on the board.
Absolutely. Now Saskatchewan has the opportunity to counter punch.
Saskatchewan moves to the right. Trying to find under the hoop was Kylie Clive.
But again, Robbie, take a look at the transition game that Saskatchewan's playing. It's night and day difference from the first half to the second half. Just so quick here in the 3rd and now the 4th quarter at switching from defense to offense, trying to catch Newfoundland and Labrador flat-footed.
Tucker. She was able to draw a foul on that, so inbounding will be Newfoundland and Labrador. So it's Gracie Dalton. We'll start things off for the hometown crew. Down from the line. Big opportunity for Ryan. Won't get it to fall, but a good effort Saskatchewan recovers. They head back the other way. Going to get reset in the offensive zone and breaking on her own. Here's Wells. Wells sends it back to the line for Horn. Horn nowhere to go. Can't get a shot off. Takes a fall. And a good defensive play by Newfoundland and Labrador as they recover. Back over half. Here's down the line, Grace Dalton. Sending it back. And a big defensive play. Huge for J.L. Wells. Gonna take her time, sends it over, tries to find Sarah Cameron, can't hold on to it, but recovers. That one from the top of the key off the backboards. Ball still loose, Saskatchewan grabbing for it. There's a shot from distance, won't get that to fall either. 6:44 on the clock, time ticking away here in the fourth quarter. There's shot opportunity, here's Cameron from the line for three, and she gets it to go. And a huge three-pointer, especially in terms of momentum for Sarah Cameron of Saskatchewan.
Yeah, that was a big bucket there, just to kind of almost extinguish the rush that Newfoundland and Labrador had, as they had a great couple last possessions there. And now Saskatchewan, that might have been their best possession of the game so far, Robbie. The amount of chances that they had, and then finally working it up to Cameron. She gets the three to go. Timeout called. 6:29 left to play here in the fourth quarter. 65-39 the score for Team Saskatchewan.
No opportunities.
No doubt about that.
For both teams. You mentioned it. Nice rush there from Newfoundland and Labrador, trying to build some momentum, and Saskatchewan just seeming to be in the right spot at the right time and able to shut things down.
No, you're exactly right. In Saskatchewan, we talked about their transition game, but they've been good on the three-pointers as well. As we take a look at them here, you can take a look. There's Wells once. Wells is in this a lot. There's a spoiler for you. But again now, launching them in from deep range. Newfoundland doesn't seem to be covering the three-pointers as well as they are in the paint. You see again, there's Meeben with it. Just letting them fly. Saskatchewan. Cott gets one. Caught down low. That one up. No mistake about it, as Cameron most recently gets that three-pointer to fall.
So Newfoundland and Labrador trying to put some points on the board in a hurry. At the top, here's Ryan. Ryan looks to the middle. A nice pass for Claire Daly. Daly sends it out to the line for Gillis. Gillis driving. Oh, and a great defensive play by Cameron. Able to get there in time. Great athleticism. Just shut the door.
Yeah, going to stay a Newfoundland and Labrador ball.
Another look at it.
Yeah, let's take another look at it. Trying to drive in, and then out of nowhere, Sarah Cameron just made a three-pointer and just stopped an easy bucket.
And a big 2 points. Crowd coming alive here for the hometown team in St. John's. They trail 65-41. Saskatchewan trying to keep the pressure on. They're going to look to reach that. That one off Newfoundland and Labrador. Saskatchewan will get possession.
That's a fantastic heads-up play there. As take a look at what happened. I mean, you're out of bounds. You got the ball. You're midair. Nobody open. So the Saskatchewan player, Meller, threw it at the Newfoundland and Labrador player, Daly, and then it went out of bounds so they can keep possession.
The play continues down the right side, and a great play once again by Tucker. Down the left, trying to put it up, and a big 2 points. A huge play for Newfoundland and Lauren Gillis. A big steal down the left side, the crowd coming alive. There you get a good look at it. Packed house here for the women's basketball action this morning. Day one of competition. Tell these fans here in St. John's have been waiting for this day a long time, Luke, and they are certainly excited that it's here.
No, and we had a great look at the St. John's hospitality last night. Now here's a great look at that steal by Lauren Gillis as she takes it in, goes one-on-one with the Sask defender Miller, and she'll get that one to drop easily.
So Saskatchewan up top, sends it around for Barrington. Over for Deutscher. Deutscher back for Miller. Can't hold on to it. That one at a play. It's going to be Saskatchewan rebounding.
Yeah, good opportunity here to set something up. Not a whole lot of time left on the clock, though, Robbie. So we'll see what they can do in a short amount of time here.
That one put, not able to connect the pass. Ball slips at a play. It'll be Newfoundland and Labrador with it. They'll inbound. Nia Ryan will get the ball on the sidelines. Inbounds for Allison O'Neill. Allison O'Neill over half. Looks right, nowhere to go, tries left, finds it back for Ryan. Ryan feeling some pressure. On the right side, a big turnover. Wow, a great steal from Sarah Cameron of Saskatchewan. And a great heads-up play from number 7 in green.
Yeah, Cameron's really come to life here in this third and fourth quarter. She's done a fantastic job here, especially now defensively and offensively. Both sides of the ball, she's been doing a fantastic job.
So down the right side. Deutscher hands it back for Mellor. Mellor sends it over for Ouellette. Ouellette puts it up from the top of the key at a side angle. That one doesn't go. Recovered by Newfoundland and Labrador. Here's Claire Daly down the middle. Claire Daly stops, puts it up off the back of the rim. Can't get it off an odd bounce. They look to recover possession. They won't get it to stay inbounds.
Yeah, had a good look at it there, but just hit off the opposing player's shoe. Wasn't quite sure who that was, and out of bounds. So Saskatchewan is able to keep the ball here. Stepping up to grab that one will be Deutscher.
Resetting in the corner. Saskatchewan. Ooh, and a great heads-up play from Newfoundland and Labrador, Lauren Gillis. As they regain possession, here's Gillis once again, taking it in by herself, gets it to go, and a huge play by Lauren Gillis of Newfoundland and Labrador.
Yeah, great play there by Gillis. She's been the MVP in my eyes right now for Newfoundland and Labrador. 17th point of the game. She's been fantastic here for the hometown squad. Take a look at this. The old give and go, cuts inside and walks right by one and throws it up. Makes it look pretty easy, Robbie.
No timeout called. Time ticking away for Newfoundland and Labrador.
What a fantastic game here. So awesome to see the hometown team and have their fans come out and support them.
Certainly great support here for the hometown squad in Newfoundland and Labrador.
Great
Expected
crowd.
nothing less. Still getting the court cleaned up.
Yeah, it's go time now. Down by 20, need a big push if you're Newfoundland and Labrador. And we'll see what these girls have and how Sask are going to shut them down, or going to try to shut them down here.
So inbounding for Saskatchewan. It'll be Meben. Meben hands it off for Deutscher. Deutscher back to Meben, off the right side this time. A great passing situation for Saskatchewan. Mellor hands it off, holding on to it. Back to Ouellette. Ouellette sends it top of the key in the middle for Meben. Back to the line from distance, puts the shot up for three, and a big three-pointer from Mellor. Great shooting ability by the Saskatchewan team. Trying to take the wins out of the Newfoundland and Labrador sail here late in the game.
Yeah, that was perfect there by Team Saskatchewan. Just running down the shot clock. 5 seconds left, then you start to look for your shot. You're trying to kill the clock.
A left-handed layup, won't get that to go, and they'll look for an outlet pass in the middle. Can't find the t-shirt, or excuse me, the white jersey. That one slips out of bounds.
Yeah, a few substitutions coming in here, trying to close out the game for Team Saskatchewan. You have your defense-focused players here for the final 3.5 or so.
Brooke Burney hands it off to the left side. Big shot from distance. Ouellette doesn't make it. An odd bounce and a rebound. Ball back in play. 3:23 remaining on the clock. 68-45 in favor of Saskatchewan.
Yep, stop and start here. This is very strategic basketball. What's the game plan going to be for Team Sask? Trying to go defense first, defensive-minded. Newfoundland and Labrador all out trying to go up and into the offensive zone.
So back the other way, Lauren Gillis, top of the key. Makes a short pass in the middle, putting it up for two, trying to get it to fall is Claire Daly. She can't get it to go. Saskatchewan back the other way, holding on to it. Trying to go through the middle, putting through traffic, going to draw the foul. She'll go to the line for 2 shots. Is Nicola Meben.
Yeah, no, good effort there on that one. Really strong stuff. Just trying to split the D, excuse me. Let's take another look at that. Look at all the white jerseys. Around one, splits 2, walks by the third, and just couldn't get that one to sink in, but she'll go to the line here and try to continue to extend her team's lead. And a nice bucket there too, as we're back underway with Newfoundland in control.
So down the left side, Newfoundland. Labrador trying to move it up the middle. Little up and under. Can't get that to go off the backboards, but they maintain possession. Trying to hold on to it was Claire Daly. She can't do so. A great defensive play from Saskatchewan. Hayden caught. Play stopped.
Yeah, we'll have a whistle here. And looks like Team Sask will get the throw in with 2:42 left to go. A few substitutions to be made here. There's a little bit of confusion here on the sideline, but we'll get it sorted before we're set to go again.
So it's center court inbound from Saskatchewan. Jael Watts tries to move that in. Great defensive play picked off. As moving down for the 2 points, Ava Lamb, a great heads-up play and a lot of speed from number 4.
Yeah, really good job, able to just read the play, anticipate it coming to you, and you're able to steal the ball, go down, make Team Saskatchewan pay.
Another confusion here with the clock, trying to get things sorted out. Looks like a bit of confusion whether they go to the line or not. That one at the top. Lauren Gillis trying to find her layup and finds her lane, makes no mistake. You talked about her effectiveness in this one, Luke, and she's not slowing down anytime soon.
If my stats are correct, Robbie, she's leading the game in points right now with 21. Pretty impressive stuff.
Great passing from Saskatchewan around the horn. That one's going to be blown down.
Just stop and start here. Trying to kill the clock as Team Saskatchewan. Let's take another look at Gillis cutting to the inside like we've seen so many times already today. A great job trying to get that one through.
So ball being inbounded from center court.
Looks like another problem with the clock here, so we'll get that sorted.
Saskatchewan possession. In front of the Newfoundland and Labrador bench. Looking for a pass, they go along into the middle. Trying to stay high, at past the three-point line. Saskatchewan holding on to it. Jael Wells feeling pressure, she's going to be fouled. Whistle goes, going to be 2 shots now for Saskatchewan.
Yeah, no, the referees have been busy here in this one. A lot of foul calls here. Both these teams play hard.
That one goes. So good throw from Jael Wells. Another crack at it. Big 2 extra point available for Saskatchewan. No mistake from Wells. So Newfoundland and Labrador will inbound from down low. Trying to make the moves. Here's Ava Lamb. Feeling pressure from Horn. Into the middle, tries to make that pass, picked off once again. A great play from Brooks Burney. They're going to get that to go in a big 2 points. They'll go to the line for an extra. So Saskatchewan keeping momentum going here.
That was a really great effort. Watch this, the ability to read the pass and then takes it down with pressure. And she's able to get it to fall, and she gets the extra attempt. Try to make it worth 3.
So free throw. Looking for that extra point. No mistake made. Brooke Burney. Great effort from Saskatchewan. Under 2 minutes to go here in the fourth quarter. Time ticking away. Here comes Newfoundland and Labrador. Looking for a late surge. Ava Lamb holding on to it. Sends it back to the middle for Kiara Griffiths. Griffiths back to Lamb. Lamb sends it back to the line. Looking to put up a three-pointer. That's from distance. Won't fall. And ball still loose. Covered by Saskatchewan. Ali Idness hands it back over for Ferrera Horn. Over for Bernie. Bernie sends it back to the three-point line. Ouellette can't get that to fall, and here comes Newfoundland and Labrador once again. Claire Daly. Daly moving down. Ran into some traffic, won't get that to fall. Minute 4 on the clock here in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, that's some pretty good coverage there by Team Saskatchewan. They realized that Daly was alone, so what happens? 4 green jerseys on 1 white jersey. That's usually not very good odds in your favor.
Certainly not. So Newfoundland and Labrador will inbound. From below in the offensive zone, spinning back, trying to put it off the glasses. Daly won't get it to go. Saskatchewan recovering. Bring it back down from distance in the three-point line. Ali Idness spins back, nice pass for Cameron. Cameron moves it through the middle. Trying to recover, ball loose. That one recovered by Newfoundland and Labrador. Nice outlet pass up the middle. Moving down the left side, trying to put a 2-point on the board. No mistake from Griffiths.
Good ball movement there, right?
Certainly. Gotta remember, it's a long week here at the Canada Games, Luke. Lots of basketball left to play for both these teams, so time's ticking away. They certainly don't want to let up. Here's another good player, Ava Lamb. She's had a couple of magnificent plays. No mistake on that one. It's Ava Lamb, number 4. It's another 2 on the board for Newfoundland and Labrador.
Another player that's really come alive here in this fourth quarter is Ava Lamb.
10 seconds to go. Here's Cameron going to put up the layup. And that ball is loose with time ticking away. 3 seconds remaining. They're going to hold on to it. So this one in the books. 77-53 Saskatchewan with their first win over the hometown Newfoundland and Labrador squad. But Luke, you can't say it wasn't a heck of an effort from Newfoundland and Labrador.
No, it's everything that you want. You want to compete until the end. They made it really close towards the second, third quarter, and then in the fourth, Saskatchewan just turned it into shutdown. They emphasized the transition, and that's really where they got Team Newfoundland. But a great showing here from all the crowd here today, Newfoundland or Saskatchewan, or even some of the athletes that we saw drop by. It was fantastic.
You bet. Great crowd support on hand for basketball. It was a heck of an opening ceremonies last night, to say the least. It's going to be a fun event. Here we're just on day 1 of the Canada Summer Games, live from St. John's. We're going to have continuing coverage all day from the field house here with women's basketball. Make sure you tune in. For Luke Much, I'm Robbie Doherty. We'll see you later on.
It's my time.